When you think of a guardian angel, do you imagine a heavenly creature with wings and a glowing halo? Well, you can put away all your preconceptions because you're about to discover that angels come in all shapes and sizes, and some of them are just too heavy to fly. During the 1980s, the pot-bellied pig became a new addition to the list of American household pets. People loved their little piggies, but as they grew to full size and beyond, some owners looked for a way out. And that's how Lulu arrived in the home of Jack and Joanne Altsman. Lulu was originally purchased as a present for their daughter Jackie's 40th birthday. But several weeks later, when Jackie was called out of town, she asked her parents to look after her pig.
Well, that was a year ago, August, and we're still babysitting Lulu.
During that time, Lulu did what came naturally. She grew bigger. And she also grew into the hearts and lives of the Altsman family.
You get attached to them, they get attached to you. They won't leave you. They just want to be where you're at.
She follows me around a lot. And most people have a dog or a cat that's under their feet, but I have a 150-pound pot-bellied pig.
Even their dog Bear has come to accept Lulu as a part of the family. And when it comes time to take a little vacation, all four of them pile into the truck and head to their mobile home near Lake Erie, where Jack enjoys the fishing and Joanne spends the days at the beach with her pig on a blanket. But on August 4th, 1998, their idyllic routine was about to be destroyed.
My husband got up at 5 o'clock and went fishing and left Lulu and me and Bear there to go to the beach. And I woke up, it was about 7:45.
As Joanne went into the kitchen to start breakfast, she was hit with a strange sensation.
I was very lightheaded and very dizzy.
The next thing she knew, she was on the floor, writhing in pain. Joanne was having a major heart attack.
And I kept calling for help, and nobody was coming.
The nearest telephone was hundreds of yards away at the trailer park office.
So finally, I broke a window with an alarm clock.
And still no one responded, except her dog, who began barking uncontrollably. Perhaps Bear would come to her rescue.
Our dog is bred to save people in the snow. He's an American Eskimo. He's bred to be a savior.
But the only thing Bear was saving was his strength. He never left the bed, and his barking did nothing to summon help.
And I had to face facts. I was probably going to die.
But before she did, she was in for one more surprise. Lulu standing over her.
And all I could see was her head over my face, which is quite a sight.
As quickly as she had appeared, Lulu disappeared.
And I could hear her kind of trundling off, but I was very concerned with myself at the time. I had no idea what she was doing.
What Lulu was doing was leaving the trailer through a doggy door, crossing the front yard, and laying down in the road, hoping to stop traffic.
And nobody would stop. They had no idea what she was. They were afraid of her.
With each rejection, Lulu would return to the house to check on Joanne. And then she'd run off for help again. Every time she'd go through the doggy door, her belly would scrape, and now she was bleeding. But that didn't stop her. Lulu was determined to flag somebody down. But Joanne's condition was worsening.
So about then I gave it to God and asked God to take care of my husband because I knew it was really bad.
But Lulu wasn't giving up. She continued to travel between the trailer and the street, hoping that somebody would stop and reward her for performing her favorite trick, Dead Piggy.
And she knows if she plays Dead Piggy where we live, the mailman feeds her, the school kids feed her, like she's starving to death. And she knows it works.
The sight of a lifeless, bleeding 150-pound pig laying in the middle of the road finally got a passing motorist to stop, and suddenly, dead Piggy came to life.
And followed Lulu back to our trailer and pounded on the door.
Your pig is in distress out here.
And I said to him, oh, thank you, God, and please, I'm in distress, and call 911 for me.
The Good Samaritan ran to the park office payphone to call for help. Minutes later, a team of paramedics arrived on the scene. They stabilized Joanne's condition and loaded her into an ambulance to transport her to a local hospital, while Lulu continued to monitor the situation.
She just did everything in her power to get in an ambulance. She was going with me, and that was it. And she's pretty pushy.
Today, Joanne has fully recovered from her ordeal, and Lulu has reaped the rewards of being a hero, becoming something of a local celebrity.
It's unbelievable how these neighbors treat Lulu. They come, they feed her everything. They get up in the morning, if she's out in the yard, she has a treat to start with from them. The neighbors on the next block, when they come down by, they bring stuff to her.
He's a big piggy, yeah.
They think it's wonderful what the pig did, but they can't believe it, and neither can we, so it had to be a miracle.
Without Lulu by her side watching over her and tirelessly rushing from the house into the street to stop traffic, Joanne could easily have died that day.
The heart surgeon told me 15 minutes more and I would have had no quality of life or I'd have died.
But Lulu came to the rescue.
God sent Lulu to us. As funny as that may sound, that our little angel in her piggy outfit, but God sent us Lulu. It was a miracle that Lulu saved my life.